With more than 500 trucks entering the Washington County landfill each day, the Washington County Solid Waste District has had to expand its services to meet those needs.
We're about 24,000 tons a month. On an average day, we're hitting about 500 customers, that's a pretty heavy load.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony marked the completion of the first two phases of additions to the site, which includes a brand new administration building and a scale house.
This is a great improvement for the community. With the growth of the community, we had run our lifespan on our existing scale house and administration building, and so we reached out to the Community Infrastructure Board for additional funding to help us with this. They provided us with a 2% interest for 30 years on this building, which will take us 30 plus years into the future.
The reconfiguration of the landfill entrance added an additional lane each way for easier access in and out of the weigh station.
And the great thing about this is it's set up for the standard trash trucks can come in the second lane and just scan a code and go through. Kind of speeds up the process, and then the other lane is for the public to come and be. So we have additional spaces for people to make the process a little faster.
And inside the new solid waste administration building, there's plenty of room for growth.
The reason for so much empty space is future growth. We built this building to last 30 years, and we plan on growing along with the community, the rapid pace, and trying to keep up with that.
21 members from cities throughout the county are on the Solid Waste District Board. They help manage the landfill's future decisions. The cost of this upgrade was around $9 million, but the district was fortunate enough to receive a loan for repayment. With 555 acres of land, the Washington County landfill expects between 80 to 90 years of life left before they must cap it and find a new location.
It is a very expansive landfill. The county acquired this land years ago for this intent, and of course they're developing new what they call cells all the time. And what that means is that you can say, okay, this is another 5-year cell, this is another 5-year cell. It doesn't pay to tax the community or those that use it to develop the whole thing at once, so we just gradually phase it in. But right now we're in the process of developing a couple of cells.
So we do have a line cell. As we build new cells, they have layers and layers to protect the groundwater, and it's monitored on a weekly, daily basis.
Residential garbage fees vary for each city, but it's typically around $17 a month. Besides curbside pickup, each resident gets 1 ton of garbage they can dump for free, which is paid for on their tax bills.
So you can come and drop bulky items, you can drop whatever, 1 ton a month. So we scan your driver's license, which has your address, and by your address you get 1 ton a month per address.
We have multiple products, not just municipal waste. We sell compost, we take paint, we take batteries, we take used oil. So we have programs trying to divert the waste from being buried.
The landfill also supports recycling, including glass and tires. However, it is still transferred to a recycling center in Las Vegas.
And recycling across the country has not proven to be as, let's say, profitable as it could be. Again, it's the right thing to do. We've worked out negotiations with Las Vegas and the landfill there, and it seems to be at a break-even point right now.
The next phase of the landfill will include a new location for the public to drop off unwanted items at a roll-off station.
So we call it a PCC. It stands for a Public Convenience Center. So we currently have one. It's just very, very small. It's 6 roll-off dumpsters for residents, instead of having to go back where all the big heavy machinery and dirty and dirt. They can dump into a roll-off can, and that roll-off can gets taken to the working phase. And so phase 3 is literally expanding that.
While the landfill services all of Washington County, it also includes some outside areas.
For example, Page, Arizona. You know, they don't have a landfill nearby, so we help them, but they pay their way. In fact, it's profitable. We also help out the landfill in Iron County. We negotiate various things that we can take that they can't. And we've also worked out a statewide tire deal so that we can actually use these tires and recycle them as well.
However, most don't have to go to the landfill to dump their trash at all. They simply put it in their garbage bins to be hauled away.
I love it when my trash just disappears and goes away. And then, of course, my recycle as well in the blue can. And so I feel like it's, for bang for your buck, this is a great facility.
From the Washington County Solid Waste Landfill, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.